To lead the freak parade. Somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. Hey, somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. To lead the freak, to lead the freak, to lead the freak parade.
Hey, I'm Chris, and well, basically I'm the cripple cook. So what I'm going to do is I'm just trying this out, see what everybody thinks. I've been single for a little bit, and one of the things I've had to learn how to do is cook for one. I used to cook for 5, now I cook for 1. And part of what I do is I learn what I like. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm the greatest chef with the greatest skills and the greatest tools and all that crap. I cut things how I want. I flavor them to what I like, so if you don't like it, there's not much I can do about it. Everything's for my flavor and my taste, but let's give it a try. So part of what I'm going to do right now is thought we'd start out with something really simple. One of my favorite foods, basic macaroni salad. So here I've got some pre-cooked macaroni noodles, just like that. Nummy. Now, one of the things you'll notice that I screwed up on right from the start is the fact that these noodles are hot. Don't try and make macaroni salad with hot noodles. So, we'll edit this in a couple minutes. I'm going to go over here and cool off my noodle. So I'm just rinsing my hot noodle under some cold water. You know what? I'm going to come back here and I'm going to bring you with me. So, sink, noodles, water, simple stuff, nothing major. Just run them under some cold water. A little colander for one, so to say. And make sure that you try and get any of that excess water off your noodle. Okay. Gotta hate it when you got excess water on your noodle. I'm not gonna tell you where I learned that one from. It's a family show, remember? So, what I'm doing now is the other thing that I learned living on my own is I tend to clean while I cook. So cleaning while you cook just basically means I'm cleaning up after myself while I cook. So no big deal. So back to our little noodle strudel thing here, and we'll get this going. Just finished my dinner, which was really good. And now, so I've got about 1/4 of an onion, because I'm basically making macaroni salad that's going to last me 2 days. So again, we'll get the pepper out of the way. No fancy knife cuts here. I go across. I do have a disability in my left hand. So there's my right hand. My left hand really only has these 2 fingers that work. So all those fancy cuts that you learn in cooking school just aren't going to work with me because I have a disability. And I am in a wheelchair, for those of you that don't know that. So, nothing major. It's cut. It's done. And into our little bowl. Awesome. Okay. So I like a little bit of red pepper. So again, about 1/4 of a red pepper. Nothing fancy. Gonna squish it. And just gonna go down it. Just like that. Again, nothing fancy. You're not gonna see Masamori Morimoto or whoever he is off Iron Chef or anything like that come out of my kitchen. Just not gonna happen. And now all I'm doing is cut the other way. And they're not perfect. The big ones I eat because, well, I'm hungry. So again, nothing fancy, right? I just take a look, see what's going on, and that's about it. Again, all done, cut into the bowl. Beautiful. Celery. I cut the big end off. I cut the top end off. And celery, a little more challenging. You do have to have a bit of a skill with a knife. I love my blue knife. You'll get used to it. I'm going to go down through the middle of it. And that's essentially going to half it. And then the other trick I learned, I think I picked this up from my mom, is I'm going to go down each half again. And this is where I often screw it up. And once I've got those halves, again, another little piece of it. There's Iggy. You'll get used to him. Just a little quick dice. And I always don't like to take the end of my finger off. Done that once or twice. I munch on the leftover, like every good chef should. So now I've got a little tiny dice. There we go. Works for me. It's palatable. Guess where it goes? In the bowl. Okay. So now we're going to take our macaroni. Remember this? And when I put it in the bowl, I tend to just break it up. And rather than sort of pour it in all at once. And I'm going to do about half. And then I'm going to stir all the ingredients together. And right now, as you can see, kind of from the camera, the more I stir, the more it's coming to the top. And that's great. So, that's awesome. So, a whole bunch of leftover macaroni. That'll go into the fridge in a little bit. Right now, off to the side. Okay. I like cheese in my macaroni salad. Can't go wrong with cheese. It's kind of like bacon. So a little, another about a quarter little piece of cheese. We're going to cut it lengthwise, like you saw. Stack these guys all on top of one another. Do it again. Trying to keep that stack together, because then we're going to turn it one more time and go down through the middle. Now again, not perfect. 50 million chefs are going to tell you that's wrong, and they're right. It's all wrong. But again, this is, I don't know, adaptive cooking, cripple cooking. Those of you who are offended by the term cripple, I apologize. I know it's politically correct and all that, but I am one, so I get to use the name. So again, I'm just going to stir. Beautiful. Now, one of the things I learned is I have like the greatest kitchen in the world. It really is. Because when I'm in a wheelchair, I don't want to be wheeling all over the kitchen. So my prep area, again, eating. My prep area, right next to my stove. My fridge is right next to my prep area. My sink is just over there, and that works for me. So, bring out the mayonnaise. Try not to show that on here so that I don't get sued. And 2, I don't know, reasonable heaping spoonfuls. I'm actually going to go with about another quarter because I like my macaroni salad just a little bit more goopy, whatever you want to call it. And again, what are we back to doing? We are back to stirring our macaroni salad, making sure it goes all the way through. So stirring one end. Got some on my finger. I know, another cripple etiquette problem, right? And of course, like always in home cooking, the noodles get everywhere. In they go again. Okay, so now it's all mixed up. 2.5. Okay. And you know what? I don't think it's got enough mayonnaise in it. I just don't. So, showed the bottle. Hope I don't get sued. Lucky I know a lawyer. So again, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go into my drawer. Going to grab a spoon, clean spoon. And in we go. Okay. Now that was just about another half because I don't want to overdo it. Okay. Now, the only thing I've got left to do, season it. Get the old pepper grinder out here. I really like fresh pepper. It's just something you can't go wrong with. Okay. And a little bit of salt. And then I keep it on my fridge because I really like it. Not for everybody, but I like just a little bit of basil in my macaroni salad. A little different. To taste. Remember, you're cooking for you. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do me like 2.5, 3 days. And that's a simple macaroni salad. Thanks for watching. Leave all your funny comments, etc., etc. You were watching Cripple Cooking with Chris.
Kenny.
Yes.
Kenny.
Yes.
Kenny, someone's
Somebody's got.
Kenny.
John.
Kenny, someone has to be unafraid.
Someone's got to be unafraid, John.
To lead the freak
parade.
Oh, somebody's got
To be unafraid to lead the freak parade. Somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade.
Hey,
Somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. To lead the freak, to lead the freak, to lead the freak parade.
Kenny, let's see if the kids can keep up.
Somebody's got.
All you kids in the car, let's see how fast you can follow the bouncing ball. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, well, somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. Somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. Somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. To lead the freak, to lead the freak, to lead the freak parade. Again, somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. Somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. Somebody's got to be unafraid to lead the freak parade. Lead the freak, to lead the freak, to lead the freak parade. Hey! Yay!
Happiness and fun for everyone.